drugs are killing tens of thousands of Americans every year. Crime is rising, homelessness linked to addiction is spreading. And what's the economic cost? Well, billions of dollars are lost. This crisis is destroying communities across the country. But President Trump says enough is enough. He has ordered the Pentagon to prepare military options against drug cartels, officially designating them as foreign terrorist organizations. Here's Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth making it clear that all options are on the table.
Drug cartels have been declared terrorist organizations. And if you find that, and we know if there's Al-Qaeda, we're going to hit them. I don't care if you're in Somalia, Sudan, or in Syria. If we find that they continue to fire at our border controls and they continue to put fentanyl into our country, as the Secretary of Defense, are you permitted now to go after them in Mexico or wherever they are?
Brian, I don't want to get ahead of the president, and I won't. But that's ultimately going to be his decision. But let me be clear, all options will be on the table. If we're dealing with what are designated to be foreign terrorist organizations who are specifically targeting Americans on our border, and we're finally securing our border. We've been securing other people's border for a very long time. The military is shifting toward an understanding of homeland defense on our sovereign territorial border. That is something we will do and do robustly.
And here is Secretary of State Marco Rubio explaining why this is no longer just a law enforcement issue. This is a national security threat.
We cannot continue to just treat these guys as local street gangs. They have weaponry that looks like what terrorists, in some cases armies have. They control territory in many cases. Those cartels extend from the Maduro regime in Venezuela, which is not a legitimate government. We don't recognize the Maduro regime as legitimate. It is a criminal enterprise, all the way to the various different cartels that operate in Mexico. And in between, you find them in Ecuador, you find them in Guatemala, you find TDA, what people would call street gangs, but actually are operating as criminal enterprises, but very well organized ones. So what it changes is it gives us legal authorities to target them in ways you can't do if they're just a bunch of criminals. It's no longer a law enforcement issue. It becomes a national security.
I think this is the right move. Fewer drugs on the streets means more lives saved, less crime, and stronger communities. What do you think? Is this the right approach to take down the drug cartels and protect American citizens? Let me know in the comments below. But before you leave, don't forget to sign up for our newsletter at alainguillot.com/newsletter so that you will never miss an episode. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time. Peace.